Hi, I'm Linda from Barlates Body Blitz. Welcome to Bounce Total Body Cardio Mat. For today's workout, all you will need is a rebounder or a mini trampoline. If you want to hold on to some light hand weights, you can do that for the cardio segments. And we will be doing some mat workouts. I'm going to be on my rebounder because of the instability. It uses your core a lot as well, but you could do it off the rebounder as well. Now, if you want to intensify the mat work, you might want to put on some light ankle weights for that, but I'm going to be demonstrating without. I'm not wearing footwear, but you can if you want to. If you don't have a rebounder, you can do this entire workout without. Okay, so let's get going. I just want you to start bouncing in place, everything nice and loose, and we're just bringing our knees slightly in front. Your arms are just relaxed, your tummy's pulled in, your shoulders are nice and relaxed, and we're just going to warm up the body. So start shifting side to side. You can start to go to the width of your rebounder here. And you always want to keep your knees soft throughout this entire workout, making sure that all your joints are nice and soft and relaxed. Side to side, a few more like this. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now start bringing your heels up to your butt. They don't have to touch yet. Just a light jog with arms overhead. All the way up. My arms are soft, they're not locked out. And I'm starting to feel my heart rate coming up. Keep your tummy pulled in strong the entire time. That's going to help you to make sure that you have a nice supported core. Up and up. Keep going. Go for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now just start jogging in place with your knees slightly higher. So they're not super high, but just coming up in front instead of behind. And we're just crisscrossing the arms, getting that blood flowing. Definitely starting to feel the breath happening now. Up and up. Really simple moves, nothing tricky, just wanting to warm everything up. A few more like this. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now just start jumping side to side. It's bounce, 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 bounce. And your arms are just kind of revolving like a locomotion. Bounce, 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 bounce. Going from side to side on your rebounder. As you get a bit warmer, you can sink a little bit into your knees. The lower you go, the more you're going to feel this in your legs and glutes. Bounce, bounce. Rotating through those shoulders. We're going to be doing some punches later on, so you want to make sure they're nice and warm. Go for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And we just want to rotate a little bit through the waist. So stick your hips out to the side and bring your arms down, and then start to rotate. So you're bringing your arms down to your side, feeling your waistline getting engaged. And every time you bring your arm down, you should feel that upper back and your obliques. So row behind slightly with your elbows and really pull down. Okay, it's not just like throwing your arms around in the air like you just don't care. It's actually a row behind. A few more. Deep breaths. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. So just come to the center. We're going to put a few of those moves together in a little mini routine, and then we're going to keep repeating that, okay? So we're going to start with the butt kicks, arms up and down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now across. 2, knees up. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Side to side. 2, 3, circle those arms. 4, elbows close in. 6, pick up those feet. 7, 8, and those crazy side to side. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Back to running. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Knees up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Side to side. This is a slower count. 2, 3, get lower. 4, bounce higher. 5, 6, tummies in. 7, 8, twisting. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Back kicks. 1, 2, 3, just 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Side to side. 2, 3, and 4. Twisted. 1, 2, 3, and 4. 4 again. 2, 3, and 4. Across. 2, 3, and 4. Side to side. 2, 3, tummies in. 4, twisted. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Run it. 1, 2, 3, and 4. High knees. 2, 3, and 4. Side to side. 2, 3, 4. Twisted. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Again for 4. 3, 2, and 1. Across. 2, 3, and 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And twisted. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Now just 2, 2, 1, and 2. 1 and 2 and 2. 2, 1 and 2. Twisted. 1 and 2 and kick it. Across. 1, 2. 1 and 2. Again, kick it. Across. 1, 2. 1 and 2. Again, kick it. Across. Come on. Sink low. 1 and 2. 2 more sets. 1, 2. 1, 2. Across. Across. 1 and 2. Last set. 1, 2. 1, 2. Across. Across. 1 and 2. And awesome job. Let the heart rate down a little bit. Deep breaths. We're just going to do one little burst before we do our mat segment. So we're going to do those butt kicks and those high knees for real, okay? We're going to start with the butt kicks, and we're just going to start going really full on. Faster, faster. I want you hinging forward. Faster, row your arms behind. Kick your butt. Faster. Stay low, bend those knees. Faster. As fast as you can, maintaining good form and not losing control. Faster. Kick that butt. Up, up. Use your arms. They're going to give you 12% extra calorie burn. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Straight into high knees. Really high now. Really high. Arms out and in. Fast motion. Heart rate coming up. Come on. High, high. You can do this. Arms are out. In and out. Come on. Faster. Tummy's in. Knees are up. Don't slack off. We're on the mat after this. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Awesome job. Just bounce for a second. Deep breaths in. Let your heart rate down. All the lactic acid out. Come on. Settle. Okay. We're going to come down. We're going to come into a kneeling position. Knees apart, feet together. And all we're doing is going to press up and come down. So pushing your hips forward, sitting back and then pushing. Sitting back with control and pushing. So your hips are straightening from your knee to your waist. You're moving as a single unit. If you want to use your arms, you can open out. So you're actually hinging back with your whole body and you're pushing those hips forward. So this is to help you get your heart rate down, but we're starting to use the front of our thighs, our quads, and our glutes. Squeeze your glutes on the up. All the way out. Go for 8. Go for 7. Go for 6. 5. Don't just sit down, control down. 3, 2, 1. Now tuck at the top. Tuck and tuck. Tuck, tuck. You're releasing and tucking, tucking. Squeezing those glutes. Squeeze, 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 squeeze. Really push forward hard. You're up, but you're also hinged back. Okay, your upper body slightly further back. Feeling this. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now bring your knees closer together and we're going to go up and up, up and up. So semicircle, pushing your hip to the front on a diagonal, diagonal, around, up and up, up and up. Really starting to feel that burn, right? Up and up. Keep going. Squeeze your glutes at the top and up. Breathe through it. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Ouch, that really burned in the inside of the knees as well. Okay, so we're going to come to the side. Depending on how wide your trampoline is, mine's over 1 meter, so I can put my hand comfortably, my elbow comfortably on the side. I'm going to bend my knee and I'm going to extend my top leg, and all I'm doing is side raises. Now, because I can lower my leg lower than the edge of the trampoline, it means I'm going to get more range of motion than usually I would on the floor. And it means that I can squeeze that outer thigh even more. So I'm trying to keep my kneecap to the front of the room, and I'm really focusing on this outer thigh, outer hip, outer glute area. And I'm just bringing my leg up to quite a high level, but you can go a little bit lower if you prefer. And coming down below the level of my other leg. That's important if you are on your trampoline. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now I'm going to flex my foot, come in and out, directly in line with my hip, okay? Because we're going to angle this in different angles in a second. So at the moment, I want you to bring your knee in and push out so that your foot and your hip are lined up when your leg is extended. All the way out. Now make sure your tummy's pulled in, your hips are stacked on top of each other, and you've got a really nice alignment with your shoulder and your elbow. You don't want to be slouching down like this. You want to push out of that shoulder. If this is uncomfortable, you can put a towel or something here, depending on whether you have springs or bungees. Bungees are a little bit more comfortable. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now we're going to angle it so that your knees are in line and it's about 45 degrees in front. Just start raising first of all. Yeah, so that angle is a lot sorer. So I'm not going quite as low because obviously lining up my knees is stopping me from getting too low, but my foot is still coming lower than the trampoline. And I'm still trying to keep my outer thigh to the ceiling, okay? That's the key here. Up and up. Up and up. So if you're like me, you probably started sweating as soon as we got down on the mat. Somehow all the bouncing seems to keep the sweat at bay. And then as soon as you stop, it starts pouring out. That's a good thing, cleansing for the body. Go for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And you guessed it, we're going to flex our foot, come in and push out. Now if your hand is in the way at the front, you can just place it slightly behind. In and push out. So now you're pushing out at the angle of your other knee, staying on that approximately 45-degree line. It's going to hurt because this angle really uses your glutes, that dent area, that indent area. That's what we're working here. The tendency is going to be to want to lean back and put your knee towards the ceiling. Don't do it, that's cheating. Stay forward so your hips are stacked and make sure that you're sending that leg out with your outer thigh facing the ceiling. 8, 7, 6, 5, don't slouch. 4, 3, 2, 1. And remember, if this is uncomfortable, go down on the mat. You can do all this on the mat. Now we're sending our leg to the back, about say 30 to 40 degrees towards the back. Start raising. So now it's going to be a smaller range of motion. I really want you to lean forward with your upper body. You're still going below the trampoline with that leg, still keeping your knee to the front of the room, but we're trying to go further back to use more of that glute muscle. That one burns too in a different way, but think of it as shaping the muscle. Whenever you feel that burning sensation, you know you're creating nice, long, lean muscles. You're just using the weight of that leg to really get into your glutes and outer thighs. 8, 7, stay forward. 6, tummy's in. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now flex it and it's in and out. So really make sure you're going towards the back here. Back. This is my hip line here. I'm going behind my hip line. Back. Oh yes, and keep your leg up, don't drop it. So for these pushes, we're trying to keep everything in line. Our hip, our knee, and our foot, they're in line. And we're squeezing everything on the out. So as you push towards the back, squeeze your entire leg. Breathe out as you go back. all the way. Come on. This one's actually a lot easier than the others, so a few extra reps, won't go astray. Go for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Awesome job. We're going to go to the other side, but before we do that, I'm going to allow you to stretch it out. So just sit up and pull that knee in and take a deep breath. And just pull that in for a second. Okay, so now we're on the other side. So once again, line yourself up so that your elbow is underneath that shoulder. Your legs are probably on about a 30-degree angle. And then you extend the top leg, making sure your hips are stacked. So look at your hips, are they on top of each other? And your leg is directly out from your hip, and all you're doing is going up and down, up and down. Focusing on those same form pointers, your knees to the front, your outer thighs to the ceiling, and you can go as high or as low as you want here. If you want to come up higher and slightly turn your knee towards you as you come up, you can do that. That's a slightly larger range of motion, which is fine too for this first exercise. Up and down. So once again, focusing that your leg is going below the line of the trampoline each time, and then all the way up. Up. Remember not to slouch. You're always pushing out of this shoulder. Your tummy's in. Up. Point your toes, lengthen away. Think of lengthening and strengthening at the same time. Starting to feel heavy, right? Up. Lots of reps because these are large muscle groups and they take a lot of work to shape them. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now remember, flex your foot and it's in and out on that same angle, directly out to the side. Your foot, your knee, and your hip are in the same horizontal line. In and out. As if you're shutting a really heavy door with your foot, pushing it shut. Out. Squeeze your leg on the out. In and out. And if you're up high and you've got your tummy in and you're really bringing your knee in, you should feel your obliques here as well. That's a bonus. In and out. In and out. Starting to feel that burn now. Keep going, a few more reps. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now bring that leg in line with the other one, about 45 degrees, and come up and down from there. So you're going to come slightly below the line of your trampoline with your foot, but it's not going to be able to go as low as before. Remember to keep your hips stacked. You're going to want to go like this because it's easier, but don't. Just kind of push forward a little bit with the upper body. Keep your hand down to help you do that, and lift. Lift. Kneecap is facing over here, outer thigh is up to the ceiling. Don't let your knee turn up. I know it wants to. It's really, really sore. Burning, burning, but it's a good burn. This is positive, beneficial torture for your outer thighs and glutes and hips. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now flex it and it's in and extend at that same angle. Put your hand behind if it's in the way. If this is just really not good, like you can't keep your shoulder nice and aligned, then you can come all the way down. Imagine if you had floor underneath your arm, you could come down here. Okay, so I want you to be comfortably uncomfortable. I don't want you to be struggling so much with the alignment of your upper body that you can't focus on your lower body. So if you need to do this on the mat, I prefer you to do that if you can't get good form on the trampoline. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now behind. So stack your hips, look at where your line is and go behind it. And then up and down from there. Now in this one you can lean forward more. You can even angle your chest slightly on an angle so that you've got more range of motion. Up. So I'm actually going quite a lot below my trampoline again, but I'm focusing on lifting with that outer thigh. This one involves a bit more glutes, so take advantage of that. Up. Tummies are in. Squeeze. Point your toe, lengthen that leg. Up. Up. Come on. Just this one and those pushes, and we're back on the bounce. So let's shape that muscle. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and in and back. So remember, back behind, behind. Push a door shut, almost behind you. Squeeze it. So this one is significantly easier. Keep your leg up and focus on squeezing your glutes on the extension. Squeeze. Squeeze. Your entire leg should be tensed as you're pushing back. Keep it high. Tummies are in, don't slouch. A few more and then we're up again. Come on. We're going to do some old school moves next. Some fun knee raises and cross behinds, crosses in front. So let's just think about that and not about the burn in our butt. A few more, come on. This one's actually much easier. 8, 7, squeeze. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. So come up, and I'm going to let you stretch that out again. So just pull that in, deep breaths. Ah, that feels really good. Squeeze it in. Okay, let's get back up and just start bouncing in place. So just go side to side and kind of stick your hips out towards the side. That's going to help you to loosen everything up again. Just push down with your hands, side to side. Use the entire width of your rebounder. Deep breaths here. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now just start bringing your knees up, one at a time. Knees up, knees up. Try to bring them high and try to really bounce on your other leg. Up and up, up and up. Just doing little biceps curls. Point your toes, bring it up high. Deep breaths here. Go for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now I want knee behind, knee center. Knee behind, knee center. So it's a step behind on a slight diagonal. Knee behind, knee center, knee behind, knee center. Okay? Keep going. Make sure you don't step on your springs. So you need to be slightly in the front of your trampoline here. Keep getting the knees really high, lifting them high. Knee behind, knee behind. Do you recognize this move from your old aerobics days? Now we're going to do a knee in front as well. Go for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now do you remember this one? Up, across, up and side. So I'm using my hands a little bit higher now. Up and up. Getting the heart rate up higher using our arms. Tummies are in. Lift those knees higher. Higher. Come on. Come on. We used to love old school aerobics, right? If you're from that era, this is a great one. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Do you remember this one? Arms are lower. Flick kicks. In front, in front. Push out in front. I'm hinging forward slightly, and I'm really trying to keep that bounce. Use your arms. Flick forward. Sink low to activate your glutes. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now to the side. Side flick kicks. Do you remember these? Out, out. So your arms are crossing and out. They're like scissors. Out. It's a behind, so it's a bend, extend, bend, extend. Try to stay low, soft knees. Keep going. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And finally, just jumping jacks. Because we love them and they're effective and we like to use them in every workout. Out and in. Out and in. Bend low, sink low. Arms all the way up. Tap your fingertips. Out. Out. A few more and we're going back to our knees up with our biceps curls. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now behind, up behind, up behind. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now in front. 2, 3, really high. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Flick in front. 1, 2, get low. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. To the side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And jacks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Back to knees. 2, 3, 4, up high, 5, 6, 7, 8, keep your tummies pulled in, behind, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, in front, 1, high with the arms, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, keep bouncing on the other leg, 8, flick kicks, 2, 3, strong arms, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, to the side, 1, 2, 3, 4, high with the legs, 5, 6, 7, and 8, and jacks, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, now 4, 2, 3, and 4, behind, 1, 2, 3, and 4, in front, 1, 2, 3, and 4, flick kicks, 1, 2, 3, and 4, to the side, 1, 2, 3, and 4, and jacket, 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 again, 2, 3, and 4, behind, 1, 2, 3, and 4, in front, 1, 2, keep bouncing, 3, and 4, flick it, 1, 2, 3, and 4, to the side, 1, 2, 3, and 4, and jacks, 1, 2, 3, and 4, can we do 2, and 2, behind, 1, and 2, in front, 1, and 2, and flick it, 1, and 2, and side, 1, and 2, and jack, 1, and 2, back to 2, and 1, behind, 2, and 1, in front, 2, and 1, flick it, 2, and 1, to the side, 2, and 1, jacket, 2, and 1 again, 1, and 2, behind, 1, and 2, in front, 1, and 2, flick it, 1, and 2, side, 1, and 2, and jack. Last time for 2, 2, behind, for 2, in front, for 2, and kick, for 2, and side, for 2, and jack, for 2. Okay, we're going to just ramp up a couple of these because we can. We're going to ramp up the flick kicks in front and the jacks. So just start kicking in front. Now kick faster, 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 faster. Lean into it. Arms are strong. Breathe and kick, kick, kick. Faster. I want you to bounce on that supporting leg. Leaning forward will engage your abs. Kick, 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 kick. Keep going. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now jack, low. Say low, low, low. Really think down. Rather than bouncing, think pressure down, down. Breathe hard. Out, as wide as your rebounder. Tummies in, flat backs. Out, out. Come on, stay low. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, heart rate down. Deep breaths. Those ramp ups really get the heart rate up. So just let it come down. Breathe it. Bounce in place. Okay, we're going to work our butt and our abs. So come into an all fours position. So you might not be able to do this on your rebounder if you don't have enough space, but if you can, I want your tummy in, your hands or wrists are aligned under your shoulders and your leg is down. So we're just doing glute raises here, up and down. With your knee down to the mat or down to the floor, you're trying to push out of your shoulder blades, push up and squeeze your glutes, up. So once again, using that fuller range of motion, that larger range of motion, because we can go under the rebounder. Squeeze your glutes at the top, up, up, squeeze it. Really get up high. These are all traditional exercises that we've seen before, but doing them on the rebounder changes things up. You're using your core here simply because you are balancing on an unstable surface. And then having that extra elevation is always a good thing. Go for a few more. Go for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now I want your hands on the rebounder and I want you to come off into a plank, okay? And then we're gonna bring that leg up and we're gonna bring it in and float it back, in. So you can kind of move a bit on your back leg. As you bring that knee in, I want you to crunch your abs, in. So you're working your glutes and your abs at the same time, in. Really make sure you tap your knee to the outside of your arm there and keep your leg high. It should not be grazing that rebounder, it should be up high. So you're in a plank position using the front of your abs, then you're also bringing that knee in using the side of your abs. So it's all happening here. 8, 7, 6, keep your leg high as you extend it. 5, that's going to use your glutes. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Awesome job. So come back onto the rebounder. Last thing with this leg, bend your knee, poke up, extend, in and down. Up, extend, in and down. Up, extend, in and down. It's only a little way down. It's mainly up, extend, tiny down. Up, extend, tiny down. Up, extend, tiny down. You're staying in that contraction almost the entire time. Really squeeze, squeeze, squeezing those glutes. Out, down, up, out, down, up, out. Feeling the hamstring as well with that extension. So try to bring your heel in a little bit closer to feel that more. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, we're going to give you a tiny little break. Just come into a child's pose for a second to loosen up that glute. And now other side. So I'm going to turn. You don't have to turn. I'm just turning so you can see my leg better. So starting off in that nice all fours position, and your leg comes off the back. So you're keeping everything parallel. Tummy's in, back is flat. Try not to curve down or slouch like that. Really push out of your shoulder blades and just start raising. Raise up. Up. So you're squeezing your glute at the top. You're trying to keep your neck in nice alignment with your spine. So once you see the exercise, try not to crane your neck to look at me, but really just focus on your form. Up. Squeezing at the very top. Keeping your leg nice and long and making sure you're not slouching in the shoulders. It's very common as you get tired to start relaxing and going like this. We don't want that. We want to push out of those shoulder blades. Up. Up. Lengthening. So you can imagine using ankle weights here would be really tough. So if you're super hardcore, then definitely do that. Keep going. Squeeze it. I'm just tapping my toe lightly on the ground and then pushing straight back up for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now come off the rebounder into that plank and then float that leg and bring it in to tap your knee to your elbow, okay? So in and then back out. So I'm trying to come back into a plank, keeping my leg up so that I'm still squeezing that glute, okay? Blow out as your knee comes in and really squeeze that oblique, that muffin top area. Over. Hold your tummy in really strongly. You should be feeling your arms here. The rest of your core is working too. Your supporting leg is getting some work. In. If this is too much for you, you can do this move kneeling on the trampoline and just pull that leg in and out. Okay, you don't have to come off like this. Go for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now come back on, and the last little thing is that knee up, out, in, and down. Up, out, in, and down. Squeeze your glute and extend that leg really long. Make sure you're thinking about bringing your heel in towards your glute on that in so that you feel your hamstring activating. And down. Squeeze up. Up, out, in, and down. Come on, keep pushing out of your shoulders. Tummy's in. We're back up on the trampoline for one last round of cardio after this, and then you're done. So squeeze that butt. You're going to feel your entire core. You might even be shaking here a little bit because of the instability of that rebounder. I can feel my arms shaking because they're trying to hold me steady. So that's why it's just so awesome using an unstable surface like this. Let's go for 6, 5, feeling my hamstring, 4, and my supporting leg glute. 3, 2, and 1. Yay. Okay, child's pose again, just for a split second. Deep breath in. Oh, that feels good. Side to side. Side to side. Okay, back up for a shortish cardio segment. Just start bouncing again. Arms in front and behind. Getting some life back into those legs. Forward and back. Push your arms in front and keep them nice and straight. Pull them behind. You're working your triceps. Getting all that blood circulating in those legs again. We're going to be doing some punching. Go for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now, if you want to hold on to light hand weights here, you can. I'm just going to start going side to side with my legs and punching in front. So I'm trying to keep my tummy in and my back is really straight, but I'm leaning forward slightly, punching in front, twisting my body side to side. Staying low in my legs. Punch, 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 punch. Imagine you're actually punching something. So it's a punch and recoil. Use your arms. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stay on one side. Punch. A little faster. Punch, punch. Bouncing side to side with those legs. Side to side. So this is what it looks like from the side. Side to side with those legs. Stay low. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now down, up. So down, up. Sink into a squat and punch down, up. Down, up. I really want you to sink. Sink and up. Sink and up. Breathe. The other arm's in guard by your face. Down, up. Come on. Sink low. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Jumping jacks in the center. Ready to change to the other side. Just punching in front. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, to the front. So stay low and just punch at shoulder height, staying low in the legs and really using the whole width of your rebounder. Punch, punch, as if you're punching something. Bending those knees. Tummies are in. Keep going. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now down, up. Down, up. I want you to sink low. It's low to high. Low to high. Keep going. Tummies in, flat backs. Come on. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. Come back into the center. We're going to do uppercuts. 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 So you're just going side to side with your legs, and you've got a nice rotation there. Rotate in your waist. Push your arm up, 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 up. We're going to add in some hooks with this. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hook it. Fast hooks. Same feet, same rotation in the waist. Hook, across. We're going to alternate those. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Uppercuts. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And hooks. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Uppercut. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Hooks. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. For 4, 3, 2, 1. 4, 3, 2, 1. 4, 3, 2, 1. 4, 3, 2, 1. Again. 4, 3, 2, 1. 4, 3, 2, 1. Last time for 4, 3, 2, 1. 4, 3, 2, 1. Now just for 2 and 2. 2 and 2. Come on. 2 and 2. 2 and 2. Keep going. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now speed back. Speed back. Side to side with those legs. Fast speed back. Stay low. Side to side. Come on. We're nearly done. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Other side. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 2 more sets of 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. This one's uncoordinated. 2. Doesn't want to go around. 1. Again. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Finally, both. Jump. Jump with your legs. Jump higher. Tummy's in, back is flat. Jump, jump, jump. Come on. Knees are wide. Keep going. Circle those arms. Think down with pushing your feet into the rebounder. Down, down. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Heart rate down. Breathe, breathe. Oh, that was a tough set. Fill your lungs with air. Let everything relax. We're gonna dynamically stretch it out. Everything down. Just stand on your rebounder and down and up, sweeping your arms. sweep across, sweep across, across. 3, 2, 1. Now all the way around, around. Really stretch into it. Stick your glutes towards the back. And last one. And the other side, around, around. If this is too unstable for you, then get off the rebounder and do this on the ground. Around. And last one. Nice job. And we're just going to circle our hips all the way around. Push your hips out. Glutes out. Hip out. Hip, glute, hip. Try to keep your legs relatively straight. And last one. And other way. Around. Feels really good to circle through the hips after all that jumping and those raises. And last one. Now if you can, come down and stretch up. Come down and stretch up. Now I'm holding on to the edge of my rebounder and I'm actually stretching up and letting myself drop back so that I'm stretching my arms and my legs at the same time. Down and back. Down and back. Stretching my hamstrings. Back. And last one. And now I'm just going to go across, opening my inner thigh, and across. Across and across. Ah, that feels so good. Pull away. Really feel that stretch. Across and across. Nice job. Just round up. And we're just going to stretch our arms across. Try to lengthen your neck. Swing an other arm across. Lengthen your neck. And behind and pull up. And then only if you're comfortable, lean forward and pull your arms up over. And then let your arms come down and articulate your spine back up. And roll your shoulders back. Awesome job. Just round through the shoulders. And to the front. And then just sit down. And we're going to do that stretch again with the leg across. Pull in. But this time stay tall and look to the back. So it's glute and then also your spine. And then just come to the side and heel to your glute for that quad stretch. Then come up and we're going to switch sides. So bring that other leg in, hold it in, and then stretch towards the back. That feels really nice. And come down and stretch that heel in towards your glute and push your hip behind so that you really intensify that front of thigh stretch. Then just sit in the center, soles of feet together, butterfly stretch. You can push down either side. And finally, a couple of cat-cows. Breathe in and blow all the air out. And then come down. And again. And down. And that is the workout. Thanks so much for joining me. for Bounce Total Body Cardio Mat. I hope you enjoyed that burn, and I'll see you at the next segment.